We are going live. We're going live. Doing it live. F it. F it. Oh my God. 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 So we started a little bit early. I'm going to pregame it a bit. The trailer, we got 69 minutes on the trailer. 69 minutes on the trailer. So we're just going to hang out here and have a lot of fun until the trailer comes out. I'm going to watch the little teaser too. Check out the little teaser because I haven't reacted to that. I looked at it, but I haven't reacted to it. Look at that. And then we got about 68 minutes before the Dune Part 2 trailer comes out. And we're going to watch it together. We're going to watch it together. And it's going to be awesome. So I am so excited. Are you guys excited? Because I am. Like, this is like, I haven't been this excited for a movie since Dune Part 1. Since Dune Part 1. I cannot believe it's come around again. So everyone that's here early, let me know that the audio is good and the visuals are good. My Fada Keen. The Fada Keen are here. Yes. My Fremen of the Deep Desert here early. Oh God, this movie to me, okay, look, here's the thing. Like Dune 2, in a lot of ways, for me, is more anticipated than Dune Part 1. Because Dune Part 1 was announced. It was always pretty clear that it was happening. But like Dune Part 2 really has been something that was up in the air. Like we would always say, like, hope Dune 1 does well so we can get to Dune Part 2. Because that's where all of the really meaty stuff happens. Like we always knew this from the beginning. We always knew Part 1 was going to have the introduction. And then Part 2 is the meaty stuff. It's the good stuff. Oh. Lots of people are asking about Aaliyah and Christopher Walken as the Emperor. We will see. A lot of people think that Aaliyah is going to be CGI. A lot of people are saying CGI, baby Aaliyah. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a glimpse of it in this trailer. The worst thing they could do would be to remove Aaliyah entirely. And I really, really hope that's not what's done. And if Aaliyah is not in there, I'm going to be upset. Aaliyah is something that needs to be there. Let's not remove Aaliyah. Whether it has to be CGI or what, we need Aaliyah. We need her. Like, cannot do it. So, yeah. So yeah, we got the trailer in about an hour, but I am gonna look at the teaser trailer while we're here in just a little bit here. But yeah, so we're just gonna hang out. Oh God. Okay, I feel a little bit bad. I got a little bit embarrassed because on my reaction to the first Dune images that came out, right? I kept saying, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I literally said the phrase, I'm so excited like 10 times. And I didn't even realize it because that's how literally genuinely excited I am. See, the thing about this is, I don't know about anybody else, but this, for me, this is the happy place, right? When like a series that I love, a book that I love gets adapted and I get to like watch that adaptation and get excited for that adaptation. This is my happy place right now. And I am just so ready. So you're either watching this stream right now on the Quinn's Ideas YouTube channel, or you're watching the stream on Quinn's Streams. So if you're not subscribed to Quinn's Streams, right, that's where most of my streams happen. But this is a special event, so we're doing the streaming on both channels right now. So we're streaming the Quinn's Ideas and Quinn's Streams, but you can go and subscribe to Quinn Streams. The link is on my channel or in the description somewhere. Someone will probably post it in the chat. But yeah. So okay, I'm gonna look at the chat. How are you guys feeling? How are all of you on both channels? How are you feeling about the trailer? Right? Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited about Dune Part 2? Are you just like, nah, you didn't? Are you like not even excited? You didn't like the first one? Again, I know there are people that didn't like the first one, and I understand you, and I get you people, but like, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it because look, here's the thing. I'm like, I get you, but I don't get you. Here's the thing, right? I know that all these people, everyone has their different idea of what Dune should be and should look like and whatnot. But the thing with Denis Villeneuve's Dune that I think a lot of people aren't like grasping or realizing is that this is probably the best that we could have ever hopefully even asked for. There's nobody in Hollywood that would have done it anywhere close to how good this is what I need people to understand, right? You got to understand that there's a lot of whatever. We don't even have to follow the source material, just slap whatever on screen and call it whatever it is, even if it doesn't even reflect the actual source material. I mean, a lot of things in Hollywood, they just take the name of something and they just make whatever, and they don't care about it at all, and it's just slapped together. This is not that. This is actually a passion project. So whether or not you like Denis Villeneuve's vision, whether or not you totally agree with his vision, you cannot sit here and say that this is a passionless project. Like, this is a movie that Denis Villeneuve has dreamed about making, and you can feel it when you watch it. You can feel the love that went into it. So I did get a super chat that I let go by. Okay. So Marvin Martin, what's up, dude? People have questioned whether or not the Golden Path was worth it. What was Leto supposed to do? Just let the human race die? So we're not going to get into too many deep Dune spoilers in this stream, right? So we're going to try and keep it mostly spoiler free. So we got someone mentioning some of the later events in the Dune series involving Leto II, but we're not going to get into that. But thank you for your super chat. We're going to try and keep it. I know there's going to be people here that have not read all the books and are just excited about the movie. So we're not going to get into future book content just in case those people don't want to be spoiled. The hobby guy says, what chance of an extended edition Blu-ray for Dune Part 1? I really, really, really hope we get that extended edition for Dune Part 1, because, I mean, last year, there were so many things that were coming out after the movie came out, like this deleted scene, that deleted scene, this deleted scene, that deleted scene. So yeah, I need those deleted scenes. I need Gurney Halleck playing the balisette. I need it. So I really hope we do get that Blu-ray extended cut, because more Dune, please. And one thing that was my only real critique of the first part of the movie, Denis Villeneuve Dune Part 1, was, it's not even a critique, it's just something that I wish we had more of in the movie, which was time just to sit and chill on Arrakis before crap really hits the fan, right? So in the book, the Atreides, we're on Arrakis. We see a couple of cycles on Arrakis. We see a little bit of their life on Arrakis before stuff really hits the fan. And I really felt like in the movie, everything just happens so fast. There's no time for them to feel even somewhat secure. There's no time for them to rest even somewhat and chill. And I would like more scenes of just the Atreides being on Arrakis and living on Arrakis before, the Harkonnen attack happens. That would have been something that I would have liked more of in the movie. And if we do get an extended Blu-ray cut, that's what I need to see. I need to see all of that. I need to see all the bits. You can't just film all this good stuff, Villeneuve, and then hide it away from the world forever, right? We need it. We need it. Okay. Somebody, if you know Villeneuve, tell him I said that, right? go talk to him and be like, Quinn's idea is said to really put it out. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am so God, I said I wasn't gonna keep saying I'm so excited, but look, I am so excited that I barely slept last night. Right. So I was up working on the finishing touches on my new 3-body problem video, which just went up. And when I went to go to bed, I could barely sleep. I got a couple hours of sleep last night because I'm so ready for this trailer. No other thing does this for me like Dune does. No other thing does it for me like Dune. Oh my God. Someone says, how many levels of trailers within trailers can I visit before I end up in the negative zone? It's really curious that we've gotten to this point in our culture, in our society, where we have trailers for trailers, right? So we got the Dune trailer of a trailer from yesterday, which I'll react to that in just a second, actually, because I actually haven't reacted to that on camera. So we'll look at the trailer from yesterday, and then in 59 minutes, 59 minutes. And then in 59 minutes, we will react to the Dune Part 2 full trailer. November 3rd, 2023. Okay, let's take a look at the teaser from yesterday. Let's take a look at it. It's not that much to see, but we're gonna take a look at it anyway because we're here. We're celebrating the Dune, just for the Dune of it all, for the Dune of it all, whatever. Thumper into the ground. And if you've read the book, you know what a thumper does. And if you've seen the first movie, you know what a thumper does, or at least you should know. Um, the worms of the deep desert in Arrakis are attracted to rhythmic motion, rhythmic sound, and that's what the thumpers do. Boom, that rhythm, boom, boom, that rhythm, and that draws the worm, and then the Fremen get the maker hooks, and they ride the worm through the deep desert, and they harness that desert power. And we're gonna be seeing a lot of that in the next Dune Part Two. So that was the teaser from yesterday. So it's super short, not that much to it. We just got the thumper and we got the faces of all the characters. But baby, did that get people hyped? People are so ready, and I'm one of them. I'm one of them. I don't care. See, there's certain things where like everyone's like super hyped about it and everyone's so into it. But then for me, I'm just like, whatever. I don't care about that. You can keep that. But this is the thing that gets me going. A 50-year-old science fiction book movie adaptation. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, what do you guys think about that teaser from yesterday? Yeah, it's a good teaser. I'd say it's a pretty good teaser as far as like teasers go, as far as it's like giving it away. Not it's as far as like making people very excited but not giving away anything. Like, oh, I already know that thumper scene. That could be a few things, right? The person in the suit putting down the thumper in that scene could have been Paul Atreides, or it could have been another Fremen. If it was Paul Atreides, then I think we know what scene that is if we've read the book. So if that was Paul Atreides, we know what scene that is. There's only one reason Paul Atreides is putting a thumper in the ground, and the reason is epicness. There's something about, and I think a lot of fiction writers, science fiction, fantasy, whatever, have caught on to this. There's something about taking the awesome power of nature and harnessing it in that way. You know, like riding this giant beast, right? You know, we got dragons in fantasy. You might have like another type of animal in like some other type of series, but in Dune, we got the great worms that represent the power and the strength of nature, the great raging power of the desert. And oh god, it's just so epic. Because when you think about the desert itself is like a reverse sea. It's a giant ocean, and then these worms are the great leviathans of this giant ocean, just swimming through it. And these beasts are to be respected. And the only reason the Fremen can harness this power, at least tap into this power, is because they're so greatly attuned to the desert. They've been in the desert for generations and generations. It's part of them, and they're a part of it. So they can tap into that power. But an outsider stepping in will die in the desert. And that's why in the first movie, and that's why in Dune, really, the only method for Atreides' survival, Paul's survival, is to tap into the desert power, tap into the power of the Fremen. He knows that he will not survive on Arrakis without tapping into that Fremen desert power. So we really see it at the end of the first Dune part, right? So Jessica wants to leave Arrakis. That was an option. And Denis Villeneuve made sure we had that moment, so we know that there was a choice being made on Paul's point. Paul said, we are staying on Arrakis, right? He could have left. He chose to stay, to harness the desert power. So, oh yeah. Oh my God. So yeah, it's Paul's choice. And the reason I'm pointing that out is because like when we talk about like agency and the later books and like, did Paul really have a choice? I think it is pretty clear text wise, thematically, that, you know, there was a choice that was made 100%. Oh, I can see everyone. I see everyone in the. Oh yeah, my peoples. I see you guys. You're rating the chat on the Dune page. Yeah, look at my people. There you guys are. I see you guys. I see you guys. Yeah, Quinn's ideas. Quinn's Desert Army. Get in there, guys. Get in there. Get into the trailer stream chat. Quinn's Desert Army. Let's get in there and show these people who's boss. Yeah. These are the Fate of Keen. Like, you guys, these are the real Fate of Keen. We got 54 minutes before it starts. So Merritt says, any thoughts on how they're going to portray Aaliyah? Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're on fire. We're on fire in this chat. Yeah, that's Quinn's army. So see, look, here's my thing. I don't know. I don't. I could see there being some degree of CGI and visual effects at work, but I can't see them not using a real actor, right? We could have like a child actor with some CGI elements, maybe a dubbed voice like they did in David Lynch's Dune, which, by the way, if you go back and look at some of the scenes in David Lynch's Dune that has Aaliyah without the dubbed voice, I think it sounds pretty. I think the little girl in the David Lynch Dune had a pretty good voice. It was a pretty interesting sounding voice. She kind of had like this slight lisp, but I thought it was really cool. But they dubbed it in the David Lynch Dune version, and I think it works. It'll if David Lynch did it that way, we can do that. We can do if we did it back then, we can do it now. We can have a young actress with a dub, or young actress without a dub, or a young actress with a dub plus CGI. Yeah. Here we go. I am so ready for this. I am so ready for this. The Fate of Keen are in here. Yeah, Desert Power. Desert Power. I know you guys are excited. I'm so excited. Someone's saying no Aaliyah. It would be a crying out shame if there was no Aaliyah. I don't think Villeneuve would do that, but if he did, I'm against it. If there's no Aaliyah, I'm against it. Someone's like, Fade Yakin. What do you say? Fade Yakin? Look, here's the thing about people that get pedantic over pronunciation in the Dune books. Look, here's the deal. When it comes to old science fiction books, old fantasy books, the pronunciation almost never matters. Just say it how you want to say it. I don't think it matters that much. That much. In fact, a lot of when it comes to Dune specifically, it seems like the way that certain people in like the Dune community pronounce certain words is at odds with the official pronunciation, right? Because I'll get corrected like, oh, it's pronounced this. It's honored mater instead of honored matre. But then I'm like, but the official Dune audiobooks with Simon Vance, one of the greatest narrators of all time, says honored matre. So who am I to listen to? Someone on the internet that's screaming at me, or the actual official audiobook pronunciation? I'm going to go with the official audiobook pronunciation. I'm just damn. So yeah, but the arguing about it anyways is silly to me. It's like arguing over Lovecraft pronunciation, right? Like Shub-Nagrab, Nyarlathotep, Cthulhu. Like, how do you really say any of these things? They're made up words. Made up words. Mm-hmm. Someone says, Nerd Cookies, what's up? Nerd Cookies! Are you ready? Are you ready, Nerd Cookies? Are you ready for this? Because I am. Oh my God. Someone says, well, the books are 10,000 years in the future. The actual language everyone speaks isn't even English. I mean, probably not. I guess if like we actually like could open a window into like the Dune universe, they're probably not speaking English. They're probably speaking some kind of like standardized language that comes from a bunch of different languages, more than likely. Oh, someone says, how long till the trailer? We have 50 minutes to the trailer, and honestly, that seems so long. It seems like so long, but I'm ready. Oh, let's see. Someone says, I love this day, both for Quinn and Nerd Cookies. Yeah, we're just doing it out. Like the Dune community, this is our day. Everyone else can screw off. You can keep your Star Wars. You can keep your Marvel. Actually, I like that stuff too. I'm not hating on Star Wars and Marvel. I have been enjoying Mandalorian. You know, I have been enjoying that. But you know, there's nothing compared to my Dune. My Dune. Someone says, rest in peace, super chat. Did someone give me a super chat that I missed? Is that why you're saying that? Oh, there's one. Someone says, spoiler, did they skip over Friend of Jamis, Water to the Dead, or is it coming in Dune 2? That's coming in Dune 2, maybe. I think from what I hear, Dune 2 starts just where part 1 ended. So they should be carrying Jamis's body back to the siege and doing that entire thing at the beginning of the movie. So yeah, I think it will most likely be at the beginning of the movie. And if it's not at the beginning of the movie, then probably they skip it. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be there because the whole "I was a friend of Jamis, giving water to the dead" thing is kind of framed as a big moment in the book, you know, themes wise. So I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. Am I missing super chats? I didn't see that super chat. I'm gonna look. I answered all the ones that I see. The hobby guy. Someone says, we need the dining room scene and the extended dialogue with Paul and Guy's Helen Mohiam. Yes, as far as extended scenes go. Because if you pay attention to the original Dune trailer, the first one that came out, there are lines in the scene with Paul and Guy's Helen Mohiam that are not in the movie. And also Paul screams in the trailer and he does not scream in the movie. So there was that scene was definitely longer in the original cut, without a doubt. Okay, so we got this one. I totally love the Denis Villeneuve take on Dune. Knowing that Warner is completely on board with his vision, it's really awesome and surprising. I agree, right? It's so great when they just let a director do what they want to do. Just let someone creative do what they want to do. I recently saw Beau is Afraid. And if you haven't seen Beau is Afraid, just go watch it. Like, what are you doing? Go watch Beau is Afraid. If you're into weird movies, just totally check out Beau is Afraid. But it's great when they just let a director do what they want to do, and we get magic. We get the magic that is Dune Part 1 and Part 2. And Stoned says, love your videos, man. Also, is it possible for you to make a video about the book All Tomorrows? We love to hear your summary and opinions on that book. A lot of people ask me to do the All Tomorrows book. And the only reason that I've been against doing it is because I think a lot of other channels have already covered it, and Alt Shift X has that really big video on it. So I would wonder, like, what could I really bring to the table in regard to that story that really that hasn't been explored already. Typically, I like to talk about books that maybe a lot of people aren't talking about, just to kind of shed light on things that maybe a lot of people haven't heard about. So I don't know. It's a possibility. All Tomorrows. We'll see if it happens. Let me see if I can. Yes, I can move my thing over here. Wait, where should I put it? Because the super chats are getting in the way. Okay, I'll put it right here. Update. There we go. Just moved on over. Okay. So again, everyone, I am streaming on 2 different channels right now. I am streaming on Quinn's Ideas, which is the main channel, and I'm also streaming on Quinn Streams, which is my streaming channel, and that's where most of my live streams go. So if you're not subscribed to Quinn Streams, you might want to go subscribe to that so you don't miss any future streams. Yeah. Quinn, have you watched the 3 Body Problem animated 3D show? I have not. I actually heard it was not that great. So yeah, I heard it wasn't that good, so I didn't watch it. Let's see, 45 minutes. Okay. 45 minutes is 3 sets of 15 minutes. 3 sets of 15 minutes, and then the Dune trailer is coming out. I'm so weird. I'm sorry. That's how I think about time. I'd do these weird time things in my mind. Comes from when I was a kid. Makes it go faster in my mind. If I think of it as 3 sets of 15 minutes rather than 45 minutes. I know it doesn't actually make it go faster. It's just a weird brain thing. Okay, someone says, Quinn, so excited to catch you live. Love your work. Thank you so much for your super chat. And just thanks for just being here. The whole army's here. The whole Fatakeen army. Okay. Do you think they'll portray the sandworms furnace-like insights? I sure do hope so. We didn't really see that in the first movie. but I sure do hope so. We see that in this one, right? That would be they totally have the opportunity, so I don't see why not. But if we don't, then whatever, because we didn't see that in the first movie, so it would like be in line, I guess. Next super chat. They are speaking very old Arabic. Jihad is Arabic. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. In regards to the language that everyone in the okay, I see what you're saying. I don't know if they're necessarily speaking Arabic. They've taken words from the Arabic language, or at least that's how it's being presented in the text. But we don't really know what the in-universe language that's being spoken is. Several languages are mentioned throughout the Dune universe. There's like languages like Chakotska, the Atreides ancient battle language, and other languages. So we don't really know. We don't really know. And L says, "Have you read 2001: A Space Odyssey?" That's a classic book, my friend. Classic book. And the hobby guy, another super chat from you. I love your enthusiasm. I've been a fan since I saw the movie in '84. But my Star Wars buddies have been very critical, but I turned them around to this new one. That's not everybody's gonna like everything, but and also like David Lynch's 1984 Dune is super weird. It's a weird movie. I know that a lot of people like it, but it's not really Dune as far as like Frank Herbert's Dune. It's got different themes. It's about something fundamentally different, in my opinion. I really do feel like David Lynch's Dune is about the birth of an actual Messiah, whereas the Dune book is about the birth of a false Messiah. And that is kind of a subtle but very, very, very important distinction that I think that's totally lost in the David Lynch movie. Like there's no question that Kyle MacLachlan's Paul Atreides is an actual Messiah. I mean, he magically makes it rain at the end of the movie. He can crack stone at the sound of his voice magically. So that's the deal. 42 minutes left. Maybe he filmed the dinner scene on part 2 set after fans were longing for it and put it in the Dune Part 1 extended edition. I don't think that's something that's typically done in the industry, but I could be wrong. I don't think they typically film extra scenes. Not usually. I feel like that's super rare if it happens. It's usually like a super rare circumstance. I think we just missed out on the dinner scene. I just don't think we're gonna get it, honestly. Someone said, Quinn, have you tried to contact Brian Herbert for an interview on your channel? If not, will you? I don't think Brian Herbert is interested in being interviewed on Quinn's ideas. Yeah. So next super chat. Nilo the Sage says, Dune probably just going to be woke and I'm here for it. Yeah, let's wake it up. The sleeper has awakened. The wokeness has awakened. Yeah. Someone says, have you seen the documentary about Jodorowsky's Dune? I absolutely have, and I actually have a video about that documentary on this YouTube channel. We're getting a lot of super chats, guys, and thank you for these super chats. We got 41 minutes into this trailer. Freaking stars. Okay, someone says, your 3 set of 15-minute trick, your 3 set of 15-minute trick for me for work. Also, if you can make one book or franchise you read into a movie, what would it be? Again, love your vids. Well, if I can make one book or movie into a franchise, what would it be? Okay, I would love to see. I'm going to list 2. I can't list just one. I would love to see Adrian Tchaikovsky's Children of Time. Oh my God, Children of Time made into a movie. That'd be brilliant. Octavia Butler's the Xenogenesis trilogy would be an insane flick. That'd be insanely good. And also Hyperion, which I know the rights for Hyperion were bought, and they're in talks to make that movie, but it's still up in the air. So yeah, those 3: Hyperion, Xenogenesis, and Children of Time. Those are my 3. Those are my 3. Oh, let's see. Someone says, anybody excited about Silo coming to Apple TV? I just heard about this, and it is based off of Wool, the book series, which I didn't even know about the book series because I've read the graphic novel Wool. But yeah, Silo, I think Rebecca Ferguson, who plays the Lady Jessica in Dune, is in it. And yeah, I'm excited about it. I read that graphic novel and I thought it was pretty good. That was years ago that I read that graphic novel. And they had no idea that it was based off of a book or anything. So it's a nice surprise that that's happening. That's coming. Oh, so yeah, we got like 1,000 people here. So like, yeah, oh my god, 1,000 Fata Keen, 1,000 early birds. If you guys are here, you're enjoying the stream so far, just hit the like button. It super helps out with like the algorithm and stuff like that. So just hit the like button, and it just does great things. It does great things for the channel. Okay, let's see what's going on. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Mm-hmm. Okay. James, are you in the chat? You got a guy. Oh, well, let's. Why? Why? Why, Destin? Why, Destin? Why are you trolling me? I don't understand. I don't understand. You're trolling. Opulent Origins. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Yeah. Someone says Doom Messiah is my favorite Dune book. My personal favorite Dune book is God the Emperor of Dune, right? And if you have not read God Emperor of Dune, I thought you can totally read God Emperor of Dune as kind of a standalone, or you can totally watch my ultimate guide to God Emperor of Dune. I recommend that as well. God Emperor of Dune is just like such a cool book. It takes place like, you know, like 1,500 years in the future. It's like way after like everything that happens in like the first three books, and it's just such a weird and great like reset of the whole series. And it's just, it is just awesome. And you get to listen to the musings of like this 3,000-year-old worm god. Did I say it takes place 1,500 years? I meant 3,500 years. It's like almost like a 4,000-year jump. And it's just the wildest, craziest philosophy science fiction book. The hobby guy says, I agree that 84 Dune was very different, but it was the Dune I had at the time. The new one has been far superior. It has made me reread the books. I do agree that the new movie is superior in just about every way. I know that a lot of people are nostalgically attached to David Lynch's Dune, and you know that is great. Someone says Heretics of Dune as a quality live action movie would be the greatest. Heretics of Dune does have a very actiony vibe, right? Heretics of Dune has definitely got like the multiple planets traveling around, different stuff is happening, multiple character perspectives. So Heretics of Dune is like kind of like structured the most like a movie, like an epic science fiction movie. All right, guys, we got 36 minutes on this trailer. We got 36 minutes before we can feast our eyes upon the trailer to Dune Part 2, right? So I'm going to go grab some water. I'm going to get some water, and I'll be right back. And then we'll continue this pre-game and party, and the excitement will continue. I will be back, guys. Keep it going in the chat. 2 minutes. I have returned. I have returned, and we got 33 minutes until the trailer. 33 minutes till the trailer. Oh my god. Long live the fighters. Gonna drink that water of life. We're gonna insert those maker hooks into the worm, and we're gonna mount Shai-Hulud. 30 minutes. 33 freaking minutes. Ah. All right. Yeah. Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? What are you guys okay? What are you most excited to see in Dune Part 2? Let's put that question out there. What are we most excited to see in Dune Part 2? Let's see. You got a super chat from that darn Fox Creations. I feel that if they do continue with the other books, they should stop at God Emperor just due to the open-endedness of the Golden Path. That's probably a good idea. I've said this before, but I don't think heretics in Chapter House Dune are necessary to understand the point of what Dune is getting at. I think that heretics and Chapter House kind of like emphasize the point, but God Emperor of Dune is the book that's like, okay, this is the point of my series, I think, in my opinion. Someone says, oh, thank you so much for your super chat. I love your videos. Thank you. Thank you for your super chat. Let's see. Someone says, are they going to have Aaliyah? Well, I guess we'll find out in this trailer. I mean, if we're going to have Aaliyah, it's probably going to be in the trailer. We're probably going to get some shot of Aaliyah in this trailer if she's going to be in here. So, yeah, that's going to be exciting. Someone says, Aaliyah and Irulan. It's going to be cool to see Florence Pugh's portrayal of Irulan. Because, like I said in my other video, that actress, she has a very interesting quality about her, like this unique intensity, and I'm very interested to see what intense quality she brings to the character Irulan. Very interested to see that. Yeah, totally. Someone says, I'm excited to see the other worlds. The Emperor's home planet is what I'm excited to see. So the Emperor lives on a paradise planet called Kaitane, and that's where his royal palace is. And he also has a flying palace that should be showing up in this movie. The Emperor is like decadence personified. Like, he is, the wealth of the imperial power is staggering. I know in Denis Villeneuve's Dune specifically, it is stated that the Harkonnens are even richer because of spice, but regardless, the wealth of the imperial house is staggering. And the reason that it's so staggering is because of the way Chom Company works. The Emperor sits at the head of Chom Company and the Landsrad, and he gets a piece of all intergalactic sales, right? He gets a piece of everything. So, like, he taxes everyone. He gets so much money. And they spend the money. They spend the money. And I think that's a big part of Dune. It's like really highlighting the decadence of the elite class, especially the Emperor. Let's see. Super sticker. Thanks so much for your super sticker. Thanks, everyone, for being here. We're living in exciting times. Let's see. Gary said, just to point out, those of you that are at the other channel, Quinn Streams, we're streaming on 2 channels right now. We're streaming on Quinn's Ideas, and we're also streaming to Quinn's Streams, which is my other channel specifically for streaming. So if you want to like catch all the streams that I do, you need to subscribe to Quinn Streams, because like streaming on Quinn's Ideas is kind of a rare thing at this point. I don't want to stream too much of this channel. I want to keep the streaming mostly to that channel, but since this is a special moment, special day, this is what we're doing. And it couldn't be more exciting. Let us see. We got going on. We literally have 29 freaking minutes. We've got 29 minutes until the trailer. I'm so ready. 29 minutes. Okay. We're winding down. We're getting to the nitty gritty. The closer it gets, the more exciting I get. We're seeing the waiting number rise here on the page where the trailer is going to show. More and more people are getting excited. The chat's going kind of wild. A while ago, we just like rated the chat with like the Quinn's ideas. Theta Keen, that was super fun. Thank you for joining the channel. Damnum Modus, thank you so much. The spice must flow. The spice must flow. That's a great line from the David Lynch Dune, along with the sleeper must awaken. Oh, there's a Quinn Theta Keen in the chat on the trailer. We're doing it. We are doing it. Oh my God. Let's see. Yep, someone says less than 2 sets of 15 minutes. We got less than 2 sets of 15 minutes to go before this trailer is out. Like this is Christmas. This is Christmas. This is Christmas morning right here. The countdown. I feel like a lot of movie studios are finally catching on about like how you market stuff, right? Because I feel like the marketing for Dune Part 1 was a little bit wonky in the beginning, I thought. But I think that the way they've been handling it so far has been pretty good. The Vanity Fair release, and then like a few days later, the trailer. I think that's how you do it. Got to keep people waiting like the appropriate amount of time, but give us the goods when we need it. Someone says, I just want to thank you for sharing your passion for Dune and creating an online community. Much appreciated. Well, thank you guys for being here. That's all I can say. Thank you guys for being here. And someone says, have you ever read Last and First Men by Olav Stapledon? I have not, unfortunately, but that can go on my list. Go on my list. Yeah. Oh my God. I cannot believe the world is about to be graced with Dune 2, the Dunening, says this person in the YouTube chat. All right, I'm going to comment in the YouTube chat on the trailer. I'm gonna long live the fighters over here and comment. Let's get in there. Let's get in there and like long live the fighters, guys. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Quinn's ideas. Hype. The hype must flow. Yes, we're doing this. Atreides. Long live the mother frickin' fighters. Yes, that's we're doing it. We're doing it. 25 minutes. Oh my God. I feel like at 25 minutes, oh my God, this is the point where it's like, it's almost here. It's almost here. Like at any moment, like this thing is going to come on. What if it comes out early? That happens sometimes too. What if it just starts? What if it just starts like now? I am ecstatic. Have you read? I'm going to terribly pronounce that, so I'm not even going to say it. Rushio's Sun Eater series. I have not, as you can tell by me probably mispronouncing the name. I have not read it, but that can be another one that gets added to the list as well of things to potentially read. I'm always looking for books to potentially read and cover on Quinn's ideas. Someone says, long live Quinn. Yeah. Long live me. Someone says, hey, Quinn. Hi. Hello, peoples. My peoples in the chat. We got over 1,000 people watching the stream right now. So like I said earlier, if you were here and you're enjoying the stream and you're ready for Dune Part 2, hit the like button. Super helps out the channel, gets things going, gets things flowing. And yeah. We got 24 minutes before we get to Dune trailer. 24 minutes. Remy Steele says, longtime subscriber here. Thank you for doing what you do. Do more stuff on the culture. There's so much to tap into. I totally agree. The culture is an insane series with a lot of interesting stuff. A lot of interesting stuff. Okay. The Quinn must flow. The Quinn must flow. Someone says apparently the trailer length is 2 minutes and 25 seconds. I love a nice meaty. That sounds so weird. I love a nice meaty trailer, right? The beef swelling. I love a beef swelling trailer. Love a nice beef swelling. This is a deep Dune reference that you might not get. Someone says, "Where's CBG 19 at?" I know, right? Where is she? Where is she? Okay. Cool or hot. Someone says Fade looks so ugly. Well, he is a Harkonnen. You know, also beauty standards change after 10,000 years. You know, it's a thing. Okay, let's see. Shake from the Hunger Team. By the way, I love Aqua Team and Hunger Force. By the way, Shake from the Hunger Team says you're my number one guy when I need to know anything about Dune. Thank you, Shake, and you're my number one sentient soda drink. So it says this trailer is for cattle and love play. Good old Gurney Halleck. Someone says, what do you think makes giant worms so appealing? We talked about this a little bit earlier. I mean, it's the same thing that makes the idea of riding a mammoth appealing, or riding a dragon appealing. You know what I mean? You see this trope in like every science fiction or fantasy thing, like mankind harnessing the power of nature, this great force of natural power, harnessing that. And you know, you got these giant worms, which are like the leviathans of this desert sea, and to ride a desert worm is to, you know, the worm is a carrier of the power of God and nature, you know, essentially. And to ride that worm is to acquire a little bit of that power. And I just think that's a part of it. You know what I mean? You're taking the power of the desert and wielding it. And, you know, that's cool. That's cool. Someone says, thank you for the content. I found so much to put on my reading list. Thank you for watching. And thanks everyone for watching as always. Someone says, your channel got me into Dune and other sci-fi books. So stoked for Dune Part 2. And I think we all are. And we have 21 minutes. We got 21 minutes. Oh yeah. Okay. Charity Moon. Yeah. Someone in the YouTube chat just commented, invite Quinn's ideas to the premiere. If you guys want to spam anything in the YouTube chat on the actual thing, that's what we should be spamming. Invite Quinn to the premiere, because like, guys, if they invite me to the premiere, then I can get in there. I can get in there and I can get like a question. I can ask Denis Villeneuve questions. Timothy, I'd be like, hey, yeah, I got so many questions I want to ask if I get to this premiere. But they don't want to hear it. They don't care about me. But yeah, if we can maybe like get enough people being like, hey, Quinn's ideas, maybe you'll get like an executive be like, oh, hey, like this guy, maybe we should like talk to him a little bit, because that would be freaking cool. That would be cool. Wishful thinking, of course, but it would be cool. It would be cool. You know, it's not totally beyond the realm of possibility, because I think companies, movie studios and companies, or I guess marketing teams, have done that type of thing with content creators before. Like Amazon does a lot of that with, like, they did it with the Wheel of Time and other stuff. But yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. I was super sad like when the first part came out and I didn't, and so many people, it seems like everybody was getting to see an early showing, and then I did not get to see an early showing, and I was just like, I wanted an early showing. Not that I felt like entitled to it or anything. It's just like, God, if it's possible, then I want to do it. You know what I mean? 19 minutes. We're underneath the 20-minute part. We're underneath the 20-minute mark. We got 19 minutes before we will be feasting our eyes on Dune Part 2. Someone says FOMO. Absolutely. It was the fear of missing out. It was the fear of missing out. Like, other people are seeing Dune and I cannot see it. But, you know, none of that matters now. None of that matters now. All that matters now is the fact that in 19 minutes, in less than 20 minutes, we're going to be taking apart the trailer to Dune Part 2. We're going to be taking apart the trailer to Dune Part 2. Someone says, what do you consider the best sci-fi with non-humanoid aliens, not as monsters, but as sapient species? Non-humanoid. You know, science fiction authors like to do humanoid aliens because, you know, a lot of times aliens just represent like a certain aspect of humankind. Non-humanoid, I get, I don't know. Like I'd have to think about it, I guess. Free body problem comes to mind because I guess the Trisolarians are technically non-humanoid and they're really different. And there's other species that are mentioned in that series. So maybe the three body problem series. I'd have to think about it. I'm not primed for that question, but that is a good question. I'd have to dive into some of the other ones because a lot of science fiction books will have both. You know, you got the humanoid ones, you got the non-humanoid ones. Right now, I'm reading House of Suns, Alistair Reynolds. So this one's been really interesting, and we'll be diving into this one in the future on the channel. So look out for that. Someone says, as a longtime reader of Dune, 35 years, thank you for keeping the torch ablaze for this masterpiece. I do feel like I've been carrying the torch, waving it around. I like the feeling of kind of like, I don't know, I guess like shepherding people to series that they haven't heard of before. I think that's really cool. And I think it's just cool to like be in a position where I can recommend a book to someone and they'll listen and read it. I just think that's so cool because like one thing, the reason I started my YouTube channel period is because like I read a lot and I like to talk about the books that I read, and I don't necessarily like have people in real life to talk about books with. And I always want people to like, you know, feel how I feel when I read a book. And so that's the point of my YouTube channel. You know, that's why I try to like make the videos the way I do. I try to highlight the aspects of the books that make me the most excited and interested. Someone says, does Quinn do fantasy or just science fiction? I have done fantasy in the past. I've done a lot of fantasy in the past, but Quinn's ideas at this point is mostly science fiction. We are mostly covering science fiction. Okay. So we got 16 minutes. We got 16 minutes. 16 minutes. And the trailer will be available to watch. And peace will be upon the universe. Another super chat. I read Dune in the 90s. I liked it, but your videos got me into the rest of the series. Now I'm obsessed with Dune. It's my favorite book series of all time, so thanks for that. You see, that's what I'm talking about. I love that. I love the fact that like my videos can get someone that interested in a book series. Does Quinn read classics? I've covered, I mean, classic what? Like classic science fiction? Because if you mean classic science fiction, yes, I read a lot of classic science fiction. Asimov, Arthur C. Clarke, Heinlein, all the greats. I'm down for all of it. I think it's really interesting reading classic science fiction because it just shows you like where a lot of the tropes that we see in science fiction were born, where they come from. That's why I really love reading science fiction from like the 50s and 60s and 70s, because you like see, oh, this is where that concept came from. This is where that idea came from. So yeah. Classic sci-fi is where it's freaking at, man. I did like a mini documentary one time, A Brief History in Science Fiction, and that was a lot of fun. Someone says Hyperion is amazing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh my God. 14 minutes? Oh, so we're underneath one set of 15. We got 14 minutes. I can't even think right now. I can't even think. Okay, look, here's the thing about me. I always tell myself I'm not gonna get that excited. I'm always like, you know what? I'm not gonna get that excited. Like when the trailer got announced that they were gonna do the tease, I was like, whatever, I'm not gonna get that excited. I'm gonna do my stream, and I'm not gonna be freaking out like I did to the first stream. I'm not gonna be freaking out. And then comes time for me to go to bed. I can't go to sleep because I'm just thinking about the trailer. I got like 2.5 hours of sleep last night because I'm just like, the trailer is happening. So yeah, I always think I'm not gonna get excited, but then I always do. It's impossible not to. It's impossible not to when you've been waiting this long for something. Uh Someone says I hope they have a pug in this one. Maybe, probably not. Probably not. Someone says not even in dark mode. I usually have dark mode turned on, but actually, what I've done is I've created a new a new profile for streaming on my computer so that it just has all the stuff I need for streaming, so that it's very easy. And this is not set up to be in dark mode yet, but I usually do dark mode. I'm a dark mode person. Denis Villeneuve. If Denis Villeneuve were to end his Dune with Messiah, it would be amazing, and that it might be the first high-profile movie to end with the hero losing. Okay, look. Let me just tell you. If Denis Villeneuve makes this into a trilogy, and he does Dune Messiah, if Denis Villeneuve does Dune Messiah, if he does it. By the way, I got my new hardcovers of Dune Messiah and Children of Dune. But if Denis Villeneuve does this book, he will go down as just my most beloved director in history, because I need it. I need it for a lot of reasons. I need it because we've never seen a proper adaptation of Dune Messiah. I need to see. I just need it. Just do it. Just please do it. And I know that Denis Villeneuve said that the only other one that he would probably do is Dune Messiah. But if we do get the Dune Messiah, then it would be even nicer if we get this one. Like, if we get Dune Messiah, can we please also get this one? Like, it doesn't have to be Villeneuve, right? Let's say Villeneuve does Dune Messiah, and then some other director comes in that's super passionate and wants to continue it, comes in and does Children of Dune. Oh, or like a Children of Dune miniseries, and then another miniseries to top it off with God Emperor. And that's all I need. All I need. Just give me those things. Give me the Messiah. Give me the Children of Dune miniseries, and give me the God Emperor of Dune miniseries. And I will be happy until the day I die. I will be happy for the rest of my life. Please. Please. We need it. This is what we need in a world of shallow science fiction movies. I'm telling you, there's so many. Like, I recently watched that new Adam Driver movie, 65. It was awful. It was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Right? It was terrible. It was terrible. And that is the state of so many science fiction movies. They don't care. And I feel like that's it's changing a little bit recently. I think there's like the last 10 years, there have been some really good science fiction flicks that have come out again. But a lot of times when it comes to science fiction, I feel like these movie studios don't care. They look at it as kind of a joke, as kind of like a for kids thing and not serious thing. And they don't do serious science fiction that well a lot of times. But like, we really do have a treasure here with Villeneuve's Dune. And I think a lot of people are like really not seeing that, and like really like underestimating what it is that we have with this set of movies. This is really a science fiction movie this hopefully is going to set a new precedent for what science fiction movies should be like from this point on. Cerebral, like intense, like exploring like complex themes. You don't have to like hold your audience's hand. Like, words cannot describe how bad that 65 movie was. And it wasn't even like I thought it was going to be good, right? But I thought it would at least be entertaining. It's really bad when a movie like 65 is not only not good, but it's also not entertaining. But like, Dune is on a whole different level from most of these flicks, is what I'm trying to say. Interesting move, uploading a video right before the Dune trailer drops. Like, I love your work, but I'm not watching that right now. Yeah. You guys can watch the 3-Body Problem video afterwards. Have you read any recent sci-fi that feels deep or well built as the classics or similar? Actually, if we're going to talk about that, Alistair Reynolds books have a nice classic feel to them. Space opera, he's got lots of them. Some of them relate to each other, some of them don't. And check those out if you want like a classic feeling book. But I just gotta say, guys, we got 1,700 people watching. Please hit the like button. It super helps out. And also, I just gotta say, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But 8 minutes. You see that? We got 8 minutes. 8 minutes. So yeah. Where's my water? Where is my water? Where's my water? In less than 8 minutes, the world will feast its eyes on the Dune Part 2 trailer. I don't really care about the rest of the world, to be honest. It's all about me. It's all about me seeing this trailer. Like, you guys might as well not even be here. Like, right? Like, this is just, if I wasn't streaming, let me tell you this, right? If I wasn't streaming, if I wasn't even a YouTuber or anything, this would still be happening. I would still be sitting in front of my computer right now, at what is pretty early in the morning for me, waiting for this trailer. It would still be happening. So nothing would be different except for the fact that I wouldn't be ranting to you guys and I wouldn't be on camera. Seven minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I'm gonna chat. I'm gonna type in the YouTube chat on the video page again. Dune. Yes, I like being a part of the excitement, right? I'm just a fan like everybody else, right? I'm just a fan of this series like everybody else. Nothing less, nothing more, right? I know a lot of people consider me to be, I don't even know. Like, I'm definitely not an authority figure on Dune or anything like that. I guess I'm just a prominent figure in the fandom, I guess. But like, to be honest, I'm just a fan of this series. That's all I consider myself to be. I'm just someone that likes Dune a lot. and is very excited right now because we got 6 minutes. Quinn, I love your channel. So excited for Dune. I think we all are. I think we all are ready. We all are ready. Let's get it. 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 There's a lot of love in the YouTube chat for me, guys, and I see you guys in there. So thank you guys so much for showing the love. For showing the love. All right. We got 6 minutes. 6 minutes. So do not go anywhere. You cannot leave. If you blink, the trailer might start. The trailer could start at any moment right now. They could just press the button and it might start. So do not leave and hit the like button. Hit the like button because it really helps out with the YouTube algorithm and whatnot. It's like a weird AI system. It has a brain of its own. I'm happy to see the trailer, but I'm honestly more happy to see you so excited. And I'm just happy to be excited, honestly, because like there's a lot of times there's not that much to be excited about, but right now we're great. I'm losing that. Love your channel. My last sci-fi project was reading all of Heinlein's Juveniles. The books he wrote for Scribner's Starman Jones is my favorite. Interesting. That's cool. Someone says send Dunes. Yes, send Dunes. There's 14,000 people waiting in the movie chat. So yeah. I think the hype is real. And that's an important thing, right? We gotta keep it as hype as possible, right? We gotta keep people interested in the Dune series. Yeah, we gotta keep it going. This hype is good. People being interested and excited is good. All of it's good. All of it's good. We got 4 minutes. Okay. Look. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Sandstorm says, glad to share this moment with you, Quinn. You got me and my reading buddy Alex into Dune. Greetings from Bulgaria. Oh, so far away. Bulgaria. Awesome. Quinn, what is your favorite Pokemon? Charizard. I'm not really a huge Pokemon person, but I like Charizard. Okay. How long is the follow-up breakdown going to be? 3 hours, I hope so. We'll see. We'll see what there is to say about the trailer. Yes. Oh my god. Oh, where are we having? We got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes, and I'm losing it. We're going crazy. We're going crazy. We're going crazy. We're going crazy. We got 3 minutes. Oh, these last couple minutes are gonna feel so long. These last couple minutes feel so long. Oh, it's gonna wind down. I'm just like looking at it. Okay. Should I refresh the page? I'm just gonna refresh the page. Why am I refreshing the page? This is what I do. I get like super like we're just gonna have it big like this anyway. So we're just gonna leave it like that. We got 3 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Right? Like if you have to go to the bathroom, you need to run and go now because it's like about to start. It's about to start. It's about to start. Oh, okay. When it starts doing like the seconds countdown is the part where it really gets. Gotta make sure my audio is turned up so I can hear myself. Oh, the hype. It's rising. It's real now. That hype is real now. Oh, hype levels over 9,000. Hype levels over 9,000. Someone says I'd rather wet myself than miss it. Oh, we're here. How did we get here so fast? It seemed like just the other day we were just coming out of the theater for Dune Part 1. Oh, yeah. 60 seconds. It says 60 seconds. It's not doing like the 59-second countdown though, so I might have to refresh. It says 60 seconds. I know I'm way too excited. I know. I need to calm it down. Don't freak. Don't freak out. I'm trying to contain it. I don't want to freak out as bad as I did with the first trailer. It's gonna cut on at any point right now. It's really gonna turn on at any second. Oh my god, it's about to turn on. Oh god. It's gonna turn on at any second. Oh my god. And it's just like a Rick and roll. Wouldn't it be hilarious? Okay. I'm gonna refresh again. Okay, now it's saying premiere will begin shortly. Where is it? Warner Brothers, what are we doing? Where is it? Where is it? What are you talking about, Warner Brothers? Where is it? Come on, guys. Where is my Dune? Where is it? Someone's not pressing a button somewhere. Someone needs to press the button. This is a scam. This is a scam. Come on. It's okay. It's gonna come on. It's gonna come. I guess they're waiting for the exact hour. Even though it was said. Whatever. Give me my dunes. I need my dunes now. Hear it? Let me know that you guys can actually hear the sound from the trailer. you. Teach me of your home world, Usul. Oh my god, that was Jessica. Oh, ah! Yeah, what if? What if he's still alive? Look at the Baron. Oh my god, Benny Desert. The water of life. Sorry. Oh. Annoying. It wasn't detecting my microphone, guys. It wasn't detecting my microphone. We're gonna watch it again. We're gonna back. Going back because that's annoying. Oh, I was into it. Teach me of your home world, Usul. Lady Jessica. Burning the bodies. Is there no sound? I don't understand how there's no sound. I don't understand how there's no sound on the video. Why is it not capturing the video sound? I am so sorry, guys, but it's not capturing the video sound for like whatever reason. You guys can't hear the video sound. Can you hear me right now? Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can hear me and you can hear the video. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry, guys. So that was Paul's first ride. I don't, you guys can only hear me. So you can hear Quinn talking, but you can't hear the video sound. I don't understand how you can't hear the video sound when it's playing out through the speakers. Just you, no video. I think that maybe YouTube is blocking my sound, maybe? Maybe YouTube is filtering out the video sound. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe YouTube is filtering out the video sound. because there's really no reason that you guys shouldn't be hearing the trailer. So I'm thinking that Warner Brothers is filtering out the sound for the trailer because there's no reason. It's playing out. I'm so sorry, guys. It's not my fault. It's Warner Brothers doing their weird copyright thing. That's really crappy. I'm sorry that is happening, but I guess we can't use the video audio for you guys. I guess that's not going to be a possibility right now because I think Warner Brothers is blocking because the audio was playing outward. So there's no reason you shouldn't have been able to hear it. So that is a little annoying, but we still will go through the video and break down everything that we're going to see, right? We're still going to break everything down. That's a little upsetting, but let's just continue to watch. So you can hear me, but not the trailer. So the story of Paul and Chani is at the center of this, I think. Whoa. Look at that big worm. Oh, Paul versus freaking Fade Rotha. Long live the fighters. Okay. So we're going to try a different video, a different Dune trailer, because apparently other people were having that problem as well, where Warner Brothers blocks the audio. Warner Brothers is kind of known for doing that, which is a little annoying, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. We're still having our watch party. There was no Aaliyah in that trailer. Let's look at it again. It's the same trailer. This is a different one, isn't it? Is this real? I don't think this one's real. That one doesn't look real. Is there an official one that's been posted now? Let's see if this one will play. Let's watch it again. So annoying that there was no trailer sound. So is there sound on that one? There's no sound on that one. We'll be here for a little bit, guys. We're not going anywhere because we're gonna break down the trailer, but I'm gonna try and see if we can get the audio at least working. And I'm thinking that this is a YouTube issue because even when it was playing out, it was blocking the sound for whatever reason. And there's no reason that StreamYard shouldn't be recording the sound. It's my OBS, people are saying. Okay. Headphones. So my speaker is set to my headphones. And it should be capturing the audio from that and the audio from that. Hey, hey, hey. Can you guys hear that? Did you hear her say in the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets? Nothing. Okay, what we're gonna do is let's see if we can play. I'm just gonna play a little bit of another random video. That's my good friend Decker Shadow. Can you hear that? Could you guys hear that? Was there anything there? And that'll let me know. I'm not playing around. We're just trying to see if we can get the audio. No sound. This happens every time I stream for whatever reason. That my freaking sound goes haywire. We're gonna add a screen again, share screen. We're gonna make this happen. It's fine. Any sound? I should have tested it, but I did test it. It was everything was working. Computer audio share. The boomer has awakened, like for real, guys. This is some boomer shit, isn't it? This is some boomer shit. Like, how can I not figure this out? That's so weird of me. Okay, we're gonna try something else again. And speaker. Do this. Yikes. And then we're gonna go here and get it done. And we're gonna go speaker there. Default U. So we got the Princess Irulan reading about Arrakis. Or no, she's not even reading. What the Princess Irulan is doing right now is writing. So they're saying it sounds like it's underwater. Okay. Sounds like it's underwater. We can fix this. I just don't know. Sounds like she's dying. What a clusterfuck of a stream. Samsung G-Track Pro. Add a new echo cancellation. Okay.
You sand here, imagine water. If you dive in, you can't reach the bottom.
You dive in.
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you. In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets. But the darkest of them all may remain.
There we go. That was painful.
My father didn't believe in revenge.
So let's really look at this.
What if Paul Atreides was still alive?
What if? Look at Gurney.
Have you ever had a dream about your first ride?
Don't try to impress anyone. You're brave, we all know that. Be simple. Be direct. Nothing fancy.
I understand.
That worked.
Nothing fancy.
You will never lose me.
The black and white is just killer. Oh my god. Was that Count Finring? Was that Count Finring?
And shatter.
Oh my god. We got through it. Let's break this down. That's the thing with live streaming, guys. You gotta bear with me. I honestly, I am moving into my boomer side a little bit, and I don't know what's going on with the audio. That was annoying. I'm so sorry that happened. I thought like I don't know. And it's like weird because like Warner Brothers does like do stuff like that. So it's I don't know. Whatever. It's possible that I don't even know. I don't know. It usually works. I don't even know how to fix it. I'll check it later. Anyway, let's go through this. So Denis Villeneuve. It has been said that the relationship between Paul and Chani is like at the center of this movie, and that makes sense because we know from the book how important that relationship is in shaping Paul. And then the reason it would be such a great idea for Denis Villeneuve to go into Dune Messiah is because the dynamics of that relationship and the Princess Irulan being involved evolves, and it defines so much of the character Paul and the entire series going forward. So it is actually so important for them to build this relationship between Paul and Chani. It's actually so important. It's one of the most important things, like characterized, narrative-wise, in the entire series. Period. So if you got anyone that's acting like, Zendaya shouldn't have such a prominent role, or they should de-emphasize the role of Zendaya and the role of Chani, do not listen to that person, because honestly, Chani has never been utilized properly in any of the other adaptations. In David Lynch's Dune, she's basically just there. Right? The relationship between Paul and Chani is so important. It's so important. And I really appreciate the work that's being done here. Okay. Now you see what Paul is saying here? This is actually like a really cool part in the book. I don't think they're actually sitting on the dunes in the book when this happens. But basically it's the tell me of your homeworld, Usul. Right? So he's describing his homeworld to Chani, right? Because they're from opposite worlds. Paul is from Caladan, which is a water planet. A paradise water planet. What happened to Quinn? Here I am, but let me get my thing back. There I am. It's a paradise water planet. And so Dune, and like we were talking about before the trailer started, Dune is like a water planet, but with sand, right? So it's literally the opposite. The way the sandworms swim through dunes, like things on Caladan swim in Caladan. So they're comparing and contrasting worlds. And it's a moment from the book that's being adapted here, and I think that's super cute.
You can't reach the bottom.
You dive in.
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you.
That's so cool. And in Dune Messiah, we get into this too. The Fremen don't know about oceans. They've never seen an ocean before. After Dune Book 1, a lot of Fremen, for the first time ever, are seeing oceans. Leaving the planet and seeing oceans, and it is mind-blowing to them. Like, because they realize, you've been living on Arrakis your whole life, right? You have not seen the entire universe. There's so much in the universe, right? Just brilliant.
In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets.
What is going
In the
on?
shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets.
Sayadina!
But the darkest of them all. In the shadows
So is she like waiting out the sandstorm?
of
Like what's
Arrakis
happening here?
lie many secrets. But the darkest of them all may remain.
Okay. So it looks like Irulan here is speaking into something. And right, so all the chapter headings in Dune, or at least a lot of them, are written by Princess Irulan. Princess Irulan is a scholar, a writer. She spends a lot of her life writing about Paul Muad'Dib, telling this story. Like in a lot of ways, you can think of a lot of like the Dune books as told by the Princess Irulan, told from her perspective, and that's a really interesting thing. And it's so awesome that they're including this aspect of it and including this character in this way. And the David Lynch Dune, the Princess Irulan, the only role she really plays is just to be there at the beginning of the movie, and she doesn't really do much. I love here Florence Pugh being the narrator. Yeah, so this is super cool.
The end of House Atreides.
Oh, his portrait. Okay, so right there, we're gonna stop it like every couple seconds, guys, because there's so much to talk about. So right here we have the Atreides bodies being burned. Now, after that whole coup the Harkonnens did against House Atreides, there was a lot of Atreides death, a lot of brutal Atreides death. And one scene that they actually didn't show was when the Atreides die in the caves, and they're imprisoned in these caves, and they die. They're entombed in caves, alive. All of these soldiers, just to wait and die. And it's really, really brutal and sad. And right here we have like the leftover bodies being burned and the burning of Duke Leto.
Atreides.
So this is the downfall. House Atreides has fallen.
I didn't believe in revenge.
So this scene here, this looks like this takes place shortly after Dune Part 1. So, am I getting a notification? Everything's still streaming? Okay. This takes place shortly after Dune Part 1. You got them like sitting, this could be a tent, but more likely they're in a siege because they're not wearing still suits. So this is like likely in a Fremen siege later on. And, you know, they're discussing, like, the events that just happened. They're, like, winding down after, like, the betrayal of House Atreides. And she's saying your father didn't believe in revenge. Which is exactly what Paul Atreides is seeking.
What if Paul Atreides were still alive?
What if? What if? Right? Okay, I'm really, really liking this emphasized role of the Princess Irulan. It's really sweet. Really cool that she's like here. I can see what is going to be happening in the film. We're going to be on Arrakis. We're going to be cutting to the Princess Irulan. I don't think there was a shot of Christopher Walken as the Emperor in this, and there also hasn't been a shot of Aaliyah. We do know that Jessica is pregnant. Point blank. Period. Jessica is pregnant, so like Aaliyah has to be in this movie to some degree, but we haven't seen Aaliyah yet or the Emperor, and I don't think they're in the trailer. So, yeah, so it's really cool that the princess has an emphasized role because, like I said, she's in the book actually a lot if you really think about it, but not actually the character, but her words. She's narrating so much, you know, not of the actual book, but the chapter header. She's like, it's framed as like what you're reading was written by the Princess Irulan. So, yeah.
Alive.
Look at Gurney. So, Gurney... he's a little desert scavenger. He's out here fucking the Harkonnens up, and you know he's yeah. So I'm excited to see Gurney Halleck. Excited to see that. Oh my god! So I wonder how much of the movie is going to be black and white. That's not just for the trailer, is it? And so we know exactly what scene this is if we've read the book. This is Fade Ralpha going into an arena, and we know what arena. Whoa! The Harkonnens in black and white is so scary. Look at him. Look at Raban here. God, just the creep factor of it all. The creep factor of it all. That adds so much to it. Just like look at them in the robes and the bald head, and then look at the, I guess you would call that embroidery into the vest that he's got on. It's just so weird. The embroidery, like it's very Giger-esque. You can still tell that they like took a little bit of that H.R. Giger feel and brought it to this. Just a little tap of it, a little tap. You can't get rid of it. Look at him! Look at him! That's menacing. That is. If menacing was a person. Okay, look at that Bene Gesserit. I just saw her, I can't pronounce Leah Seydoux. Is that how you say her name? She was in Crimes of the Future. She was really good in that movie, but the movie itself for me, I didn't get it. But, yeah. So I'm very interested to see what she's like as a Bene Gesserit. Okay, here. This looks like, to me, the entrance to a siege. They are entering, probably Siege Tabor. Okay. We know what this is. That's the water of life. The water of life, right? The deadly spice essence, right? Spice essence is created when a young worm is drowned. The bile that it spits up after drowning is the spice of life. It is a powerful psychoactive substance that if you take it, you die. Only someone that has intense, precise control over their internal body chemistry can convert the deadly spice essence to make it not poisonous, but instead psychoactive. And in the process of that conversion, that person unlocks ancestral memories. And the Fremen have been doing this for a really long time. They have what we called what we call wild reverend mothers, right? So we have the Bene Gesserit, and the Bene Gesserit are these women that are manipulating the bloodlines and ruling everything secretly, right? But their powers aren't exclusive to them. Bene Gesserit powers have been known to emerge, right? And that's what's happened among the Fremen. Certain women have emergent Bene Gesserit powers, wild reverend mothers. And through this process, they unlock their genetic abilities, and we will get to see what happens exactly at this point in the book. So this scene being here, the scene by itself, we're gonna get Aaliyah. If we're seeing this scene, we got to get Aaliyah, because it'd just be insane to not do that scene and have it be kind of like it is in the book, because the book version of this scene is so weird and trippy and interesting, and it's just awesome. It's just awesome. So that's Paul, right? And is that a Sardaukar in like a special Sardaukar still suit, or is that one of the Emperor's soldiers? Which would be the Sardaukar. What am I saying? What am I even saying? Or is that a Sardaukar in like a weird still suit, or is that one of the Harkonnen soldiers? I don't know, I'm not sure, but Paul is taking them out. Okay, look at that. Look at that. We know what scene this is, guys. This is brutal. And this scene will highlight the brutality of Fade. This scene will highlight the brutality. So we got Paul. This is years in. Blue within blue eyes. This must... Wait a minute. Could this be... And so begin the legend that Paul Muad'Dib was both living and dead. Was both dead and alive. You guys remember that in the book? And so began the myth that Paul Muad'Dib was both dead and alive. Or something like that. So Paul Atreides... You remember in the first... I'm trying really hard not to spoil things. But if you go back to the first film... When the Reverend Mother says to Paul, many have tried and failed, tried and died. It is the process by which the male unlocks his genetic memory. No other man has done it. Paul has to try. Paul has to try. Oh, wait. That's not Paul. That's so funny. That's not Paul. That's Jessica. I have to look at it's upside down. I have to look at the eyebrows. They kind of look alike, don't they? They kind of look alike. Okay, so this could be either Jessica giving birth or the same thing that I said, but with Jessica. So this could either be Jessica's Spice Agony, or it could be, the birth scene. Either one. Like mother, like son, right? Yeah, it is a weird angle. They both kind of have those angular, kind of like aquiline faces, right? They kind of both do. It's kind of good casting for mother and son.
Have you ever had a dream about your first ride?
So that is Paul, like predicted in the teaser. This is Paul putting the thumper in the ground for his first worm ride.
First ride.
And that scene in the book is so good.
Don't try to impress anyone.
Let me look at Silver again.
Don't try to.
That's a hard motherfucker right there. Look at him. Don't try to impress anyone. Don't try. Because let me tell you, that worm will swallow you up and it won't even care. That worm will swallow you up and it won't even care. So he's telling Paul, look, do what you got to do. Get the maker hooks into the worm. Don't try any fancy stuff. Don't try to finesse it. Don't showboat. Just do it. I know you're trying to prove yourself to the Fremen, but just do it, because the worm will fucking kill you, is what Stilgar is saying.
Press anyone. You're brave. We all know that.
Look at that worm.
Be simple. Be
Look at him
direct.
running across. Look at the dunes. The way. Oh my god. That's terrifying.
Nothing fancy.
I understand.
That's terrifying. The way the immense worm just tears through the sand, and the sand becomes the sand starts off as this like solid surface, and it just becomes so unbelievably unstable. That's extremely cool. That's extremely cool. And that's something that you do see too in the first movie a little bit too.
Nothing fancy.
Nothing fancy. Wait, so let me look at Paul's eyes here. So this is happening a little bit earlier in the movie then. His eyes are not blue within blue here. If I remember correctly, and I do need to go back and reread the entirety of Dune again just to refresh my mind before the new movie. But if I remember correctly, this event happens a while into Paul's time on Arrakis, at which point he should have already had blue within blue eyes. So maybe in the movie this happens a little bit sooner? Right? I think this is probably going to be sooner in the movie versus the book. That's what I'm thinking here. That's what I'm thinking here. Or the visual effects might not be finished. And everybody's happy because he mounted. He's officially a Fremen. Look at Stilgar! Look at him, look at him, look at him. Look at him. You see this face? Oh, God. Stilgar has such a good journey. Oh, my God. Please, guys, if you haven't read Dune Messiah, because the journey that Stilgar goes on. So, the thing is, the Bene Gesserit, the Missionario Protectiva, right? The Bene Gesserit seed religion. The Bene Gesserit seed myth. They literally create religions. It's a long-term process that they have, right? And they did this on Arrakis. They set up all these legends about the son of a Bene Gesserit, just in case they ever needed to, manipulate the people of Arrakis. And that's exactly what we see in Dune in real time, right? And that's what we're seeing right here. This is really religious exaltation, right? He's looking at Paul like, Muad'Dib. Could he be the one? Could he be the Lisan al-Gaib, the voice from the outer world, the one that the prophecies have spoken of? That's what he's thinking right now. This is Stilgar buying in to the myth of Paul Atreides. This is Stilgar buying in. Yeah. So he's looking at Paul like he's like Jesus come again. Do you see that expression? And the reason I'm saying read Dune Messiah, because to see Stilgar's evolution as a character and to see how he evolves in his perception of Paul over the course of time, and how like he just kind of has this like it's a weird way of like not just Dune Messiah, but read Dune Messiah, and also you got to go into Children of Dune to really see like the full evolution of Stilgar. Because it goes in levels, it goes in layers, and it's just a really interesting like transformation, right? He goes from not believing to kind of believing to really, really complex emotions. Okay, so these stoppers flying right here, just badass. Fade Ratha in the arena. And then we got Margot Fenring right here, just like in the book, watching.
You will never lose me, Paul Atreides.
Okay, so what do we got happening here? Okay. These look like Fremen. These could be Bene Gesserit Sayadinas. This is probably Jessica, or maybe it's some other. I don't know. Okay, so these are Fremen though.
Never lose me, Paul Atreides.
Okay, so what is this scene here? I'm not sure what's happening in this particular scene. Okay. And who is this? Who is this? I don't recognize who is this Jessica? This someone that we've seen before. This is Irulan. Okay. I thought it could be Irulan. Yeah. So this is a really people saying Irulan. Okay. So this is a really interesting headpiece that she's got on. It's very like medieval almost, right? Medieval almost. Yeah. I like that. That's a very interesting look. It's very different from what I would have expected. We're gonna see exactly how the Emperor is decked out, but I kind of expected like more like gold, because of the royal house. You know, it's so decadent. Yeah, very Joan of Arc. Someone says. Okay, look at that. Shadow. So that's Fade? That's Fade, isn't it? That's Fade. Okay, I thought for a second could that be Count Finnring, but I feel like they might honestly remove Count Finnring as a character, right? So I think that's Fade Rotha, and this is of course Margot Finnring. So that's interesting. I wonder what exchange they're having. Oh, what is she seeing? She doesn't look like she's looking at anything great.
We gave them something to hope for.
God, that worm is big.
We gave them something to hope for.
Okay, listen to that. I wonder who Jessica's talking to. I wonder if she's talking to Paul or someone else. She's gotta be talking to Paul, right? Or possibly Aaliyah? Okay, what she's saying here is she's justifying, or attempting to justify, what the Bene Gesserit have done to Arrakis, right? What they've done to the Fremen and this manipulation. She's saying, we gave them something to hope for by seeding all of these myths. Kind of, but you really did it just for manipulation, right? Let's be honest about it. Let's not try to spin this in the way that makes the Bene Gesserit look more innocent than they are. You didn't just give them something to hope for. You gave them something that allowed you to manipulate them, right? So I don't really, yeah. But you can see that's the Bene Gesserit justification for what they've done, right? That's the Bene Gesserit justification. That's not hope. That's not hope. Yeah. He's angry. That's not hope. It's not hope. It's not. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Look at him.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Oh God. Epic. Epic. That's a good line from the book. Gotta hear it again. May thy knife chip and shatter.
A knife chip and shatter.
I don't know what they're saying. That was that trailer, baby. That was that trailer. Wow. Wow. Okay. That is...
In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets.
I really dig that Jessica look. I don't know. I really dig that Jessica look. I am... Well, that did it for me. I'm sorry. I apologize for the audio issues in the beginning, but we got that taken care of when we had a good reaction to the trailer. Got over 2,000 people watching right now. Make sure you hit the like button if you've been enjoying things. But I can't believe it's real. I can't believe the trailer is here. I'm going to edit this clip and, of course, re-upload it to YouTube so that it's more concise. But this has been such a fun experience, hanging out with you guys and reacting to this trailer, because we've been waiting literally since the last trailer dropped for this to happen. So yeah, did not disappoint. I did want to see, hopefully in another trailer we will get Christopher Walken as the Emperor and also some Aaliyah, but for right now this is good for the hype. Let's watch the whole thing all the way through again. Let's just watch it. Let's watch it one more time. Why the heck not?
It's breathtaking. When you see sand here, imagine water. If you dive in, you can't reach the bottom.
Tell me of your homeworld,
Yes,
Ursula.
it's called swimming.
I don't believe you. In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets. but the darkest of them all may remain. The end of House Atreides.
My father didn't believe in revenge.
What if Paul Atreides were still alive?
What if, what if, what if? What I like about this is like all the very clearly identifiable scenes from the book. Someone says, "What's up with Thufir? Hope we got to see him." I know what's up with him in the book, but I guess we'll see in the movie. Thufir is barely in the book. He's only there a little bit.
Be simple. Be direct.
I cannot wait to see this in IMAX. Can't wait.
Nothing fancy.
I understand.
Nothing fancy. Look at him go.
Nothing fancy.
God, that expression on Stilgar's face is breathtaking. Gives me the chills.
You will never lose me, Paul Atreides. We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope!
It's not hope.
Thy knife chip, then shatter.
May thy knife chip and let me just take a moment to look at this shot. Come on. They're not ready for it. We're not ready. The world isn't ready. The world isn't ready for this face-off. Oh my god.
Chip, then shatter.
That almost sounded like a lion's roar. Wait.
Then shatter.
Almost sounded like a lion's roar, right? Villeneuve. Does it again. Does it again. Dune is back, baby. The hype is on. We are back. We're back. Sir Hunt's reviews in the house. What's up? What's up? We're back. We're back. What can I say? We got the Dunes happening. The Dunes are happening. The Dunes are moving. We're back. We had some problems with the audio earlier. Couldn't get it to work at first. Messed us up a little bit, but we came back. We pulled it out. Dune watch party. Come on, guys. What else? Like, it's good. It's gonna be a beautiful day. It's gonna be a beautiful day. The Dune trailer is out. Everything is at right with the world. Peace. Peace be among us. Everything is good. Everything is good when you got a copy of this book and you got this movie. Everything's good. All right, guys. Hype, hype, hype. Please, please, please be sure to like the stream wherever you're watching it. We were streaming to 2 channels this time. We streamed to Quinn Streams and we also streamed to Quinn's Ideas. Be sure to like the stream. It really, 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 really helps everything out. Yeah. And everybody, enjoy your day. Go tell your friend about the Dune trailer. Go contact all your friends. Make them watch it. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me. Thanks for sitting with me through my boomer shenanigans and not being able to figure out the audio. I'm just sitting here like, oh, guess the audio's working. I'm just gonna blah, 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 blah. Thanks, everyone. It's me being a boomer. Got to get more good with the streaming thing. But like for more streams, go to Quinn Streams. Subscribe to that channel. It's where the streams go. All the screams too. All the devastating screams. It's been a great day. It's been a great day. I love you guys. Peace out.